Good morning, everybody. It's getting close to the lunchtime. I thought I would go ahead and start our day 20. We are 2/3 of the way through. We only have 10 more days left. So for those of you who have stuck with it, I'm very proud of you. This is a 30-day tapping challenge. And today we're going to tap about coping with the financial stress of a healing journey with breast cancer. Whether you're doing things traditionally or whether you're doing things in the wellness world, there's going to be some additional costs that are part of the healing journey. And especially if you're doing an evidence-based natural medicine healing journey, there's going to be tremendous amount of cost because unfortunately a lot of the treatments and supplements are not covered by insurance. So there's the IVs, there's the supplements, there's the additional tools like a sauna, PEMF mat, all these things that could be affecting, adding a big financial cost that perhaps you weren't expecting or perhaps you hadn't planned for. And that can be very stressful when you need to get certain things, but the money's just not there, or you're feeling like very frustrated because it is costing so much and perhaps you're not able to do everything that you want to do. Then that can cause some anxiety and some stress and add, to the whole aspect of the healing journey. So we're going to tap about coping with that stress. It may not remove the problem, but it can give you some more creative solutions on how to, find better ways or different ways to be able to handle that financial stress. So remember that tapping helps to calm down that stress response, calms down that nerve system, and it puts your body in a more relaxed mode, takes you out of the fight or flight mode. It doesn't remove the problem, but it allows you to cope with the problem much better in a less anxious way. So I'm going to tap on specific points on the face and on the body, under the arm. And if this is new to you and it looks strange and weird, that's fine. Just follow along and follow the process. Now, when you think about the stress of the financial burden that this has added for you, this healing breast cancer, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is very, very stressful. It's very difficult for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, if it's down to a 2 or 3, then that's great if it's not a stress response. But the goal is to be able to get that number from a high number down to a lower number. And if you don't get much of a response this time around, that's okay. Watch it again and keep working with it because you should get a shift. Hi, Erica. I'm going back on Olive tapping again. Unfortunately, couldn't attend all of it, skipped a few, but that's okay. They're on the YouTube, my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, Breast Cancer Conqueror, and you'll be able to watch all the videos. So they're being recorded. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna remove my glasses, and we've got little Milu back there. Hey, Milu, say hi. Hi, Milu. Laying in the sunshine. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about the stress of your financial stress of your healing journey? All right, so just tap, follow along with me. Even though I'm feeling this financial stress because of my healing journey, I choose to accept those emotions and learn how to deal with them better. Even though this healing journey has cost me a lot financially and it's added a lot of financial stress to my life, I choose to learn how to reduce that stress and find creative ways on dealing with it. Even though this healing journey has added a lot of financial stress to my life and it's not what I expected and it keeps coming because the insurance that I have won't pay for it, I'm open to possibilities of being able to find different solutions and having less stress in my life. All right, so tap along. So inside the eye, this financial burden, side of the eye, this stress in my life, under the eye. I had no idea that it was going to cost so much. Under the nose. It makes me very frustrated on the chin. I'm frustrated that my insurance won't help cover this cost. Collarbone. This financial stress. Under the armpit, about 4 inches under your armpit. This financial burden as a result of my breast cancer diagnosis. Top of the head. It totally surprised me. Inside the eye. I had no idea there would be such a cost. Side of the eye. This financial burden. Under the eye. This financial stress that I'm feeling. Under the nose. The financial stress of this healing journey. On the chin. The frustration of not being able to use my insurance. Collarbone. And sometimes my doctor is not even cooperative to be able to help me out. Under the arm. This financial burden. Top of the head. I worry and wonder if I can even pay for what I need. Inside the eye. This stress that I have about my finances. Side of the eye. Am I going to be able to keep it up? Under the eye. There are so many things that I want to do and need for my journey. Under the nose. But I get frustrated when I can't afford them. On the chin. Or the money isn't there for me to buy what I need to get. Collarbone. What if those finances affect or impact my healing journey? Under the arm. What if the money isn't there for me? Top of the head. It causes so much anxiety and stress for me. Inside the eye. This financial burden. Side of the eye. But I have to ask myself, under the eye, does this worry support my healing? Under the nose. Does the worrying really change the situation? On the chin. Does stress help me to heal? Collarbone. All this stress and anxiety is not serving me. Under the arm. So I'm open to thinking about it in a different way. I choose to be open, side of the eye, to different possibilities. Under the eye. Because whatever I believe under the nose and my mind can conceive under the chin, on the chin, it can achieve. Collarbone. So what if I dwelled in possibility? Under the arm. What if I open myself up to new possibilities and opportunities? What if I found different ways to have the money show up in my life? Inside the eye. What if I chose to ask for help? Side of the eye. Instead of stressing about the lack under the eye, perhaps I can think about all the abundance that is around me. On the nose. Thank you for the hearts. And know and trust that there is always a way. collarbone. There's opportunities like GoFundMe under the arm, where people are willing to help. Top of the head. Or perhaps I can even muster up courage to ask my family or my friends. Inside the eye. Because I know this journey is one that is supporting me. Side of the eye. And I'm very committed to getting well. Under the eye. So finding the opportunity to create more money to show up under the nose, I can get very creative and open myself up to receiving on the chin. Sometimes it's difficult to ask, but if I ask, I may receive under the arm. And being convinced and confident that I'm moving in the right direction inside the eye can open up opportunities for me, side of the eye, and doors that I never anticipated or expected. So I'm open to thinking optimistically under the nose. I'm open to anticipating receiving what I need on the chin. I'm not sure how it's going to happen, collarbone, but I can have the faith that somehow things will work out as they always do. Top of the head. And what if I showed myself to be very grateful for the financial help inside the eye? What if I'm already grateful for having received financial help? Side of the eye. What if I put myself in an attitude of gratitude for all that I have accomplished already? Under the eye. So instead of focusing on the lack under the nose, I can focus on the abundance that I have on the chin and be so grateful for what I have accomplished so far. And there's abundance in the universe. So I'm open to receiving whatever help I need to get through this healing journey. Top of the head, because I know my body has the ability to heal. And even if I don't have all the tools and all the supplements that I think I need, I recognize that my mind is a very powerful healing tool. I've read about spontaneous or radical remissions under the nose, where people simply heal because of their belief and their faith. So when I add that belief and faith and hope, along with anticipation and gratitude under the arm, there is no telling what doors will open and what opportunities will show up to be able to support me on this healing journey. So I'm grateful, I'm open to receiving, and I may not know exactly how it will happen, but I'm grateful for all the resources that I have to support me on this healing journey. Take a few deep breaths and kind of see where you are on a scale of 1 to 10. Hopefully that brought down that stress level. Instead of a 8, 9, 10, it brought it down a few notches. And if it didn't, keep tapping and keep talking about the story that you're telling yourself. I know that a healing journey can be very challenging in many ways. Financially is one of them. I know I've been there twice. So I know there's expense, there's the IVs, there's the supplements, there's all the tools that we need and want to be able to support ourselves. There's the doctor's visits. So it does require some sort of financial support. But if we keep our hearts and our minds open to possibilities and try to find creative ways to be able to, buy a PEMF or buy a sauna, perhaps we can share expenses with somebody. Perhaps you can ask about getting things at a better price. There's all these different possibilities for you to be able to really get what you need. So we are 2/3 of the way through. We have 10 more days. If you have any specific topics you'd like for me to tap on, I'll be here for the next 10 days doing some tapping. So this is Dr. V sending you a big healing heart hug. I love you. I support you. And remember, tomorrow may be the day for you. So never, ever give up hope. Mwah. Bye for now.